Wes, what are you doing?
He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper.
No
the
fucking way. How the fuck did I die?
Break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Apparently.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Now the
balls up,
0-2
balls
pitch.
up. What are you fucking playing, Sean?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
They added voice to the controller for things that happened in the game. The guy hit the ball
and a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton.
The catcher.
He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home. He's been much better once he gets out on the road.
He just said plays at 1 first. And that was me tapping my bowl. Tapping my balls on Wes's forehead. He liked it, and he wanted me to do it again. So I did it. And then I coughed on his back. You're so fucking gay, Wes. Yeah. You brought it up. You can't have a simple conversation without being gay. I think Wes likes me. I don't know. You always want to talk about gay stuff when you talk.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up, throw it.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Miguel Cabrera gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right now.
From the stretch.
There we go.
Outside, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one.
Nice,
behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most underrated players in the game today, Ender Inciarte.
I could barely hear what
Most people don't appreciate how good of an outfielder he is. He's got great speed, and that speed allows him to cover a ton of ground. Takes away a lot of potential base hits. We'll see if he does that here in this one.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mike Hill will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak.
Get ahead, Bronco. No one out now.
No, Wes. Coot will not go buy you a bottle of lube.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
You like that surprise in his voice?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind
Like he
0-2.
doesn't know what I was talking about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good
I hope
cutting
it's
action
not.
to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's the catcher, Alex
That's way
Avila.
easier.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, a couple of good
He's
swings
like, check out this
back-to-back,
magic trick,
but
guys.
nothing at all to show for it.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Bet you likes Wes's. I bet
Oh,
you
and this
Wes
is swung
likes it
on
when
and
he
missed.
scratches his
4
balls, too.
strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Charles Bunning will come forward now. Back in the
Get ahead of
lineup
him
here
right here.
after getting yesterday afternoon off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on
I
9
just headshotted that
pitches.
dude from here and got
7 down,
$90K.
2 to go.
2 out, nobody on.
With a fucking
And
vector?
he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pete Kozma will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday.
Right.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
And this dude's not even joining to play.
the
He's
catcher's
just
glove
going
on
to take
some of
credit
these,
for it.
It literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything
Yeah,
he
fuck
throws
these
is either
guys. We'll
on the
make quick
corner
work
or
of 'em.
moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt.
Hey, get ahead
more
right
of the
here.
same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, one away.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Colton Wong
Plays at 1 now.
stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Burris sprinting after it.
I got it. Ball.
And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so
come
they
on
can
now,
get
here
a
we
rally
go.
started to get back in this thing.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, nobody away.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera.
Here we go,
He'll
boys.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
There we go,
That's
one.
inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Settling in now, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat
Hey,
for
2
not only
outs
the
here,
pitcher
2
but
outs.
the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter out there.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Turn that shit down. I don't want to hear that shit either. Tired of hearing it back through your microphone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back
Why are
here.
you
It's
at 8 10?
1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at
Yeah, me
pitches
too.
out of the strike zone early on, so it's a
I got
great idea to go ahead and
732
bounce one
Phoenix
there on
credits.
0-2.
And that misses 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up
Yeah, I probably
sooner
will
rather
be
than
tired
later.
Saturday, but
that's
once I
swung
get
on
on
and
that
missed.
quad and my
Well,
adrenaline
you
starts
get the
pumping,
sense that what they
I'll
need
be
is
fine.
one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
now I'll go to sleep early Saturday and wake up early Sunday and work
Swing
on
and a
my
miss on
truck.
the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Alex Avila is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Well, I got
That's
some
in there,
green
and
hits,
he's deep in the
2-8,
hole
so
now,
let's
0-2.
roll.
And against a
Let's
guy
just get
like
it over
this,
with.
you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so
Well, let's just get
that's
this
one
over
he may
with.
want
Do
back.
these two missions.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11
Nice.
in the ballgame. So another
Actually, we're gonna
exceptional
goddamn
effort
woman.
for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's been the best in the American League in the first half in that category, as you see there. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff.
It's not what Lance
He's been
says.
dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has
And
been
you're only
rock
fast at one
solid
thing,
as
and
well.
that's bobbing
And
your
this
head.
one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
On his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch
That was
count.
funny, man.
It's not even close to
That
being
was
a
funny.
factor just yet.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So Lance knows you're gay too, huh?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I didn't.
3 up,
what Lance
3 down,
said.
3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
That's what he
Back with
thought.
more on a Thursday night following this. Pete
try to
Cosmo
make it a
will
ball
come in now
about
to
me all
start
you
things
want.
out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it
cleared that up
mildly.
a second
Just
ago.
one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
With superior intellect. You hear that, Coop? You have superior intellect.
I'm not. I don't hear nothing.
Oh my God. That was perfect timing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Uh-oh.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line.
Uh-oh.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
He just gave a solo home run. On a hanger.
So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Not really. There's only 348 feet. The wall was 335.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Foul. The wall was 339. I'm sorry.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
God,
Swung
what the
on, missed,
fuck?
2-1.
Thought you could do it.
To
just
2-2 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind
what do you
because
need
he
to do a
definitely undercut that one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
177.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking
He
fastball.
crushed
Good
that
job
one
just to
too,
make
but it went
contact.
foul. He's throwing another curveball this game.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Colton Wong is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Every pitch for throwing foul.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lonnie Chisenhall is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
No strike.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
I'm getting bored with this map.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Burris will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Michael Franco come in now with 2 away, and to
this
this
one, I
point
want
at
to eat
least,
some
so much
food.
for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in Alex Avila will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
God damn it. Why do they keep killing that last guy?
2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And you got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Charles Bunning is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop this one right side. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Pete Cosma.
Pete Cosma will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. I had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Struck out the guy.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. Roger Ozuna will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is
I'm gonna
just
fucking
getting
fall
shut
asleep.
down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Ninth inning underway
Well, you
now
know,
as the first pitch
it's
is taken
called
for
being
a ball
tired, I'm
strike.
pretty sure.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yeah, and the strikeouts just continue to pile up out there for both guys. That's the third time he's set him down so far tonight.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Colton Wong will stand in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Burris has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Bases are empty here with two men out. On the ground to third. Kirkland is there. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have put an end to their four-game slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating.
Is that you? You're right. Sniper rifle.
Look at all the
Kill that dude?
strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out.
I'm getting myself something to snack on.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Rob's a trip. I always thought he was a Mexican. You're right. He even talks like one. That's what I thought too. What's sad is you've been close enough to a beaner to smell him.